and a revolutionary new way to look at hair loss. That and so much more today on ISF. Hair loss and hair regrowth, a revolutionary treatment, is helping thousands, and you can get it right here in South Flo. That's next. When it comes to looking and feeling your best, for many, hair is a major part of that. But for thousands of South Floridians, hair loss is a major concern. Dr. Alan J. Bauman is a full-time board-certified hair restoration physician who has treated over 33,000 patients and has performed, get this, 10,000 hair transplant procedures. We spent some time at his 12,000 square foot hair hospital where he showed us just how he changes people's lives through the power of hair restoration. I am here at Bauman Medical Hair Transplant and Hair Loss Treatment Center with the man himself, Dr. Alan J. Bauman. So good to have you on Inside South Flo. It's good to see you again.
Thanks. Yeah, great to see you too.
This is where the magic happens. Transepidermal delivery, TED. Cutting edge technology when it comes to restoring hair. How does it work?
Right, so TED is a non-invasive treatment modality that we do here in the office. So it's going to be comfortable, there's not going to be any needles, there's not going to be any pain, there's no blood draw required. This is a simple process that someone with early hair loss can have in a matter of an hour or so, and it's going to stimulate hair growth.
We're going to talk about how convenient it is, but who's a candidate?
So the best candidate for TED, or transepidermal delivery, is someone with early stages of hair loss or a woman with diffuse hair thinning. Someone who wants to make the existing hair thicker, better, stronger, or someone who's just starting to see the signs of hair loss.
So this is not for someone who is already completely without hair. This is someone who's in the earlier stages.
Correct. So this is not a bald man's treatment, okay? That's where hair transplants are going to come in, where we have to do a heroic restoration. Right?
Heroic.
Yeah. And so,
swoop in.
Yeah, no, a heroic restoration is a large transplant. We're removing follicles around. TED is not that. We need to use TED in the early stages, okay? If you've got thinner, weaker, wispier hair, that's when we're going to apply transepidermal delivery.
Dr. Bauman, how does it work?
So transepidermal delivery system uses sonophoresis. Those are sound waves, like ultrasonic waves, to break up the stratum corneum to basically increase the permeability of the skin temporarily so that we can push powerful hair growth peptides right through the skin.
$1,000,000 question I'm sure you get asked repeatedly is, how soon will I see results?
Right, so hair growth takes time, about 1/3 of a millimeter a day, maybe 1/4 to 1/2 inch a month. So even at full tilt, it's going to take months for you to see the results. But we've got microscopes to measure you at 3 months, 6 months, 9 months. By the time you get to 6 to 9 to 12 months, you're going to start to see that hair growing in. It's going to look great.
It's going to look great. Dr. Bauman, you have assisted and helped tens of thousands of patients. You've done tens of thousands of these surgeries. When you see a patient finally get that confidence back, because let's face it, we live in a very, look at me world, right? Social media, we're all trying to put our best selves forward, and it's no secret that people who are losing their hair may not be the most confident in that. When you see them coming back from that, on the other side of that, what does that do for you?
Wow, well, that's totally the payoff. I mean, just minutes before we stepped into our conversation today, I was meeting with a patient who was about 6 months out from his hair transplant procedure, and already, obviously, we could see the growth coming in, but I could tell his attitude was changing. It's amazing. And so seeing that amazing attitude for patients who are growing hair, that's truly the payoff for me.
It's like giving them a new lease on life?
Well, seeing their lives change,
yeah.
I mean, whether it's socially, professionally, when you look good, you feel great, and that's what hair is all about.
Here, 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 here. No discomfort, no trauma. That's huge. People don't want to go under anesthesia. They don't want to be stuck with needles. I, myself, not a fan of needles, right. But it's convenient. So they can come in and they can also do this at home?
Well, no, this treatment is here in the office. So it's going to be similar to what we do with PRP, platelet-rich plasma. But PRP is a blood draw, local anesthetic. I mean, that's an injectable procedure. This is a replacement for that.
Wow, and this is where the magic happens.
This is it.